club pissed because I don't know where the fuck you guys are. My friends didn't have my back, right? When I find you guys, alright, if you're a liar, gaslighter, manipulator, welcome into Strictly Cap.
If that's not you, or if that ain't for you, get out of here.
Get out of here, indeed.
Before we get into it, I just want to say we reached 100 subscribers.
Damn.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be famous?
Just a little bit.
I mean,
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's just stay our humble selves.
I mean, your humble self. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I'm thinking, can I leave my house now?
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, do I need to move?
There's people waiting for you outside. Paparazzi waiting.
Hey, bro. That's why I got the cap on, actually. I'm just,
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. 100 subs. I mean, it's actually been growing a lot recently. From the last episode to this, I think it went up like, 50, 60 subs.
Yeah.
So crazy stuff. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
Doubled our subs.
Legit. Double subs.
So yeah, like he said, thank you all for subbing. And I think without further ado, let's get right into it.
Bro, whoa. Before we get into anything, are we forgetting Mother's Day?
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Well, is there anything you would like to say?
Hey man, from my side, just a happy Mother's Day. I don't want to say what you think I'm going to say and what I said earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
A happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful moms out there. I hope you guys had an amazing day, spoiled with gifts, and just spoiled with love, man. So hope you guys had a really good day.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, now we can get right
now
into
we
it.
can start, yeah.
With quick fire question. Would you like to go first?
I would like to go first, yes.
Okay. What is your quick fire question?
Alright, so my quick fire question this week is, if your ex was on fire, what would you use to put them out? But before I get into my responses, I want to know, if your ex was on fire, what would you use to put them out? And I hope your answer is not on here, because I will be so pissed off.
If my ex was on fire, what would I use to put them out? Gasoline.
Wow, bro! Okay. Wild.
Did you have one of those?
Wild.
Did you have it?
It's similar, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's similar, but and it's actually the first response. So fuck you, bro. Like, honestly, clearly, you just like fucked up the whole thing. But anyway, let's get into it. If your ex was on fire, what would you use to put them out? This is the similar one to yours, right? Fuck the prices. I'm pouring petrol on that bitch.
Petrol is wild.
Bro, and the fact that they're like, fuck the prices, because petrol prices are crazy. I'm pouring petrol on that bitch.
That's petty. Oh my god. Oh, who cares about the price?
Literally, who cares? Anyway, the next one. If your ex was on fire, what would you use to put them out? And this is my favorite one. Water. What the fuck is wrong with you people? But also facts, bro.
Okay.
Facts, like, what's wrong with society? Like, water, bro. Damn.
People don't like their ex. That's normal. Don't judge the rest of us.
Nah, bro.
If you want to use water, but don't involve us.
Bro, like, it's a human being. Do you get it? A human being is on fire.
A human being that emotionally traumatized.
Nah, you're a gaslighter, actually. You are a gaslighter.
Am I?
Crazy. Alright, this one. If your ex was on fire, what would you use to put them out? The tears she caused me in high school.
Bro filled up bottles with those tears.
The tears she caused me in high school
No.
are wild,
High
bro.
school relationships, man.
But also, high school relationships, I don't know if you experienced this, but for me, every girlfriend of mine in high school was my future. Like, they were my everything, my wife. You get what I'm saying? Like,
See, I'm a more logical person. I'm sure you know that I'm more logical.
Bro.
So for me, it was like, I knew it's just a high school thing. I don't know how to explain it, but I knew.
bro, you're portraying yourself to be so much more mature than I know you to be.
I
And
am
I don't
very
appreciate
mature.
it. I don't
I
appreciate
am
it.
very mature.
Bro, because in high school, I've seen you do some shit.
What? Whoa! What have you seen me do?
I've seen you do some shit. When we were juniors in high school, remember there were juniors and seniors? I seen you do some shit in the senior bathroom, bro.
No, you're lying. Straight
Okay,
out the line.
joking.
Oh my god.
Joking, guys. Chill.
In the bathroom is
It was the
crazy.
junior bathroom. I was joking. Alright, this is my last one.
Oh.
If your ex was on fire, what would you use to put them out? I would just tell him that he's not on fire. That bitch gaslighted me for 4 years.
You gaslighted
Yo,
me,
bro.
my turn.
Like, I'm burning.
You're not on fire.
You're
bro.
not
You're
like.
on
What do you
fire.
mean, bro?
Yeah.
I'm literally burning right now. Like, I'm burning as we speak. How can you tell me
bro,
I'm not on
bro,
fire?
That's next level gaslighting. You call me a gaslighter. I would never do that.
I feel like I would. To be completely honest,
You're not burning, bro.
like, what do you mean? What fire? What are you talking about? What fire? Like,
Oh,
alright, that was my last one.
Okay, man, those were funny. My quick fire question is: if your ex texted you right now and said, "I miss you," how would you reply? Has an ex ever texted you saying, "I miss you"?
Countless times, bro.
Did you
Countless
reply?
times.
Firstly?
I did.
You did.
Not always, but I have. I'll be honest, I have. And sometimes it was, come on, baby. Like, I'm gonna be honest though.
Oh, that's
I mean-
crazy.
Sometimes, like I said, I've said this on here before. Sometimes the forbidden sex is the best one.
Oh my god.
So like, you just want to hit it one last time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. I get
Right.
you.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, so if your ex texted you right now and said, "I miss you," how would you reply? Okay, this has an answer and it has a reply.
Okay.
So the answer is, Jesus, Nicole, it's been 15 years. I'm not that interested. Okay? Reply.
Yeah.
I know, but your 15-year-old daughter wants to meet you.
No, bro.
It's been 15 years. I'm not that interesting.
No. Bro, how do you
Holy
respond to
shit.
that?
And we spoke about this.
We literally did
Yeah.
last week, didn't
Yeah.
we? Nah. Your 15-year-old daughter wants to meet you. Bro, I am DNA testing so fast.
Oh, 100%. You
So
can't.
fast.
There's no way you can take a word for it, especially after lying to you for 15 years.
For 15 years. Also, how do I know that your baby daddy didn't just leave and now you're looking for a father? You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just looking for a backup daddy.
Yep.
Like, nah. Wild.
Oh. If your ex texted you right now and said, "I miss you," how would you reply? Miss me more, you submissive, abusive bitch.
You abusive bitch. You abusive bitch is wild.
Miss me more.
But also
Holy
facts. Facts, bro. Miss me. Miss me, you abusive bitch.
I mean, if you're abusive to someone, how dare you send them a message saying, "I miss you"?
But also, like, that's where regret comes in. Like, after a few years, you're like, that one though,
The one that got
the
away.
one that got away.
I mean, you're abusing her, so I would hope you got away.
Fair.
Oh man. If your ex texted you right now and said, I miss you, how would you reply? Not today, Satan. The devil herself.
But you know what? Can I be honest? I've been there. No one's ever like. I've never been in that situation, but I've been there to where a certain person from my past texted me, and I'm like, "This is the devil testing me," and I'm not falling for it. I'm just not. So I feel that.
I would fall for it.
You have fallen for it.
Have I? Everyone has fallen for it.
Bro, speak for yourself.
No. I'm sure everybody has went back to the ex at least once.
Fair. And if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
Gaslighter.
And manipulator. Welcome to Strictly Cat. Is that your last one?
No, I have one more actually.
Alright.
If your ex texted you right now and said, I miss you, how would you reply? I'm fat and I work retail now. I miss me too.
That is insane, bro.
Oh,
I miss me too.
No.
Do you see what you've done to me? Like, do you see what my life has become because of you?
Blaming them.
But also, what is working retail? Like, what are you saying about retail workers, though?
Hey man, I'm not saying anything. Whoever
No, because you obviously read that and said to yourself, you know what? I want to say this. So clearly it resonated with you.
There's nothing.
On some level.
I think you're just looking too deep into it. I think you're trying to find something that's not there.
Bro, I'm not the one who said it.
Hey man, I'm not the one that typed it. I miss me too. I feel that though.
That's facts.
I actually have one more.
Alright.
If your ex texted you right now and said, I miss you, how would you reply? How the fuck did you bypass that block button?
Bro said, what? How did you bypass that block button?
I have a question for you. Have you blocked any of your exes? Like blocked?
Yeah, I have. But unblocked after that. Like not permanently. They were temporarily banned.
Banned is crazy. Banned. It's a 3-day ban.
Have you?
Yes, and she is still blocked.
Stayed blocked.
Yes.
Fair. I'm proud of you. Like you're so much more. How can I say consistent? If that's the word.
Nah, that one mentally scarred me for life. That one was just mad.
Okay, which one was this?
I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not mentioning it. But
fair.
yeah, no, that one's crazy. That was my last one.
Those were funny, bro. Those were funny.
Quick fire questions are always funny, man. Let's calm things down a bit with
We
Jen's
need it,
check.
We need it.
Would you like to go first?
I'll go first. I'm gonna say something that I say every week, but it's relevant every week. So, as teenage girls like to say, I'm gonna speak my truth.
Oh my god. Are you sure they like to say that?
I don't know, bro, but I'm gonna speak my
I can
truth.
tell we're getting old.
Wow. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna say something I say every week, which is this is my all-time favorite time of the week. So I think this week more than any others, because you know what's been going down this week, what I had going on yesterday, and this has just been what I needed to just.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it, and let's not talk about it. As long as you know what I'm talking about, that's fine. But this is what I needed after yesterday, just to get back to myself, chill, calm down again. And like I said, this is my mental health break. So yeah, that's been my week. What about you?
Man, Firstly, there was something that's been infuriating me this week, right?
Okay.
Have you seen that thing about Shah Rukh Khan?
I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know what thing.
Okay, that's my point. That is my point right there. You know who he is.
Right.
He's one of the most famous
He
people
is
on
the
earth.
most famous Bollywood actor.
Yes. You know the red carpet events or blue carpet events they have?
Yeah.
He went to one of those and they did not know. The interviewer did not know who he was.
Nah, that's impossible.
They did not know
That is
who he was.
impossible, bro. That's just racism. That's not even... Nah, they
They're like-
knew who he was.
The interviewer had no idea. One of the other celebrities had to come in and interrupt, and she was questioning him basically because she knew who he was, obviously.
Wait, was this a Bollywood or Hollywood thing?
Hollywood.
Yeah, that's why.
No, I don't
told you.
care what it is though.
They know who he is.
It's just
Bro,
racist.
bro's been acting in Hollywood. What do you mean?
But
It's literally just racism. That's all it is. I'm gonna
Straight
be
up
honest.
racism.
It's straight up racist. Like, we don't want you here. Go home.
One of the most famous actors. That's crazy because I'm sure, as South Africans, I'm sure that Z World has been on TV
Oh, yeah.
in your household, and it doesn't matter what race you
It
are.
literally doesn't matter. You could ask any race in South Africa,
Yeah.
they'll tell you who Shah Rukh Khan is.
That was wild to me when I saw that. But
Wait, also, how did he react though? Was he like, because he
nah,
seems like
he's a
cool
humble
about it.
person, so
Fair.
he just played along type thing.
Yeah, fair. I can
He
picture
didn't
that.
he didn't make a big deal about it or anything.
I would lose my shit. I would go absolutely. If I was him and they were like, what? Be like, bro, you don't know who I am? Like, you better go fucking ask someone who I am because I'm not doing this. And now everyone's gonna interview me because I don't care whether you want to interview, you're gonna interview.
You're gonna do it
You're gonna
anyway.
ask me now. Bro, I'll lose my shit, I promise you.
But nah, other than that, my week has been good. Still living on the high of Liverpool winning, but
Until the end of next season.
Yeah.
That's never dying
Yeah.
down.
okay, that was Jen's check.
Interesting one this week, actually.
Moving on to fact or cap.
Bro, I have been waiting to tell this story on here.
On here, why on here?
Since Strictly Cap became an idea in my mind,
Okay,
I've been waiting to tell this story.
elaborate. Please go on.
I'm gonna elaborate
I'm
by
at the
telling the
edge of my
story.
seat here.
So, this fact or cap, I don't know the year, but it was definitely before 2020 because I know it was before COVID, right? I can't tell you what year. However, we were still going to Madison's Rivonia and not Madison's. What's the one?
Pretoria.
No, sorry. Whoa, I'm
We're
mixing
going
the
to
two.
Pretoria,
We were going to
yeah.
the one in.
Yeah, I was
is
gonna
it
say
Pretoria?
Pretoria, Linwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Linwood.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
not the one here in Rivonia.
Because that's where we went before COVID.
Exactly. So we're still going to the Linwood Madisons, right? And like I think all of our friends were there. We were all very drunk that night.
Besides me.
And the
because I
club,
was
no, you were fucking drunk that night. The club was packed. Like literally packed. And if you remember, Madison's Linwood had like two platforms on either side of the DJ.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. So dance floor's packed. However, there's only one person on the platform on the left. Right? And
Yeah.
it's some white girl that's dancing there
Yeah.
by herself.
Yeah.
So I get onto the platform and I start dancing with her. I don't know where you guys are at this point, right? And we dancing, you know, touchy-feely, all good. And she turns around and she says, it's all good, I don't mind. My boyfriend's here though. I'm like, bro, fuck your boyfriend. I don't care about your boyfriend.
Oh,
She's like,
God.
fair, that's sexy. And then we end up kissing on the platform, right? Get off the platform, she's still dancing there. Fair. I find you guys, I don't fucking find you. I don't know where the fuck you are. Anyway,
You know where I am.
no, I know where you were afterwards. I'm saying at this
At
point,
the time.
I didn't know where you were. You were out with some girl. That's what I know now. Anyway, this girl's boyfriend approaches me. Like, yo, I saw what you were doing with my girl. Some Afrikaans, hectic,
goodness.
hectic guy, right? I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck, because I'm drunk, right? Fair. So anyway, night goes, like an hour, 2 hour passes, nothing happens. I step out of the club, and I don't know if you remember again, Linwood, you can go around the corner and there's like no one there.
Yes.
I go there. 5 minutes later, bro shows up with 4 or 5 other friends and fuck me up.
Oh, wait, what?
Fuck me up, bro.
You're lying.
Okay, fact or cap, right? Fuck me up. Cool. I come back in the club pissed because I don't know where the fuck you guys are. My friends didn't have my back, right?
What?
When I find you guys, I'm like, you know what? Fuck. I didn't tell you what happened, but I'm like, fuck, I want to go home.
Oh my god.
Because I was so pissed off. I'm like, gents, I'm tired. I want to go home. Fuck all of you. And I wanted to leave that time. I've never told you this story because I've always been so pissed off at you for not having my back.
How were we gonna have your back when we didn't know?
Bro, you're supposed to know.
Hell no.
You're supposed to know.
Firstly,
if the roles were reversed, I would have had your back, bro.
You would never.
What do you mean I would never, bro?
If you
I would
didn't
have had
know
your
about
back.
it, if
I
you
would
didn't
know.
know, Waze.
I would know.
No.
Bro,
Firstly, you know none of us saw you dancing. You know none of us saw you kiss the girl. You know none of us saw you get confronted by her boyfriend. Lastly, you know you didn't tell any of us you were going outside.
Where the fuck were you, bro? How was I going to tell you if you weren't even there?
We went out so many times. I can't remember when this was, but you didn't tell anyone that you were going outside. So how did you expect to get help?
Okay, but do you not remember that night where I was like, just so irritated, I just wanted to leave the club?
Man, like I said, we went out so many nights. I honestly don't remember.
But either way, you guys are assholes, bro. Because if the roles were reversed, I would have been there. And even if it meant 2-on-5 and we both get our ass whipped, I would have done that for you.
Yeah, no, I would have done that if I knew, but you didn't
Bro,
say
you
anything.
should have known. That's what friends are
you
for.
Can't tell me I should
That's
have
what
known.
friends are for, bro.
No.
Either way, are you calling
No.
it as fact or cap, and why?
I'm saying cap.
Why are you saying cap?
Because there's just too many holes in the story. Like, there's no way you wouldn't have told anybody, and...
Bro, I
No.
must tell my friends that I got my ass kicked outside the club.
Yes, so we can go and look for them.
And do what? It's too late, bro.
It's not
the
too late.
embarrassment of my fucking ass kicking is enough. What are we
But,
gonna do?
okay, that brings me to my second point. If you did, there were no bruises or anything.
Oh no, it wasn't like a hectic.
Yeah, so you were fine. You're just being dramatic at this point.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Fair.
I'm
So you're calling
joking.
it as cap.
Yeah, I'm saying cap.
Alright, cool. Let's hear yours. We'll reveal at the end.
Yeah. So, since our main segment is pickup lines, I figured I might as well tell a story of how I picked up a girl using a pickup line.
Okay.
It was kind of a pickup line.
Alright, this is your fact or cap.
Yeah,
Okay.
fact or cap. So you can tell me whether I did this or didn't. So, you know in Hatfield, the strip?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went out with Toby and someone else, Ellie, I think. Yeah. So we went out and we're in Latinos. We got tequila shots.
Latinos, bro.
Yeah, it was tequila shots. Like Toby and I we ordered it, say, and we took like 6 back to back. We were finished after that. Anyway, now that night we drank a lot. So we kept going to the bartender, the same one, and getting drinks because she was pouring extra than normal. So I was like, maybe this is my sign, you know what I mean? Like, why would she be doing that for me?
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, for me, she's pouring extra. So I was like, maybe that's my sign. So, you know when you open your phone and when you're about to type in a contact,
Yeah.
like you put name, number,
Yeah.
So I had that open. I held my phone down. So I go up to her, I say hi, I introduce myself, I gave her my name. So I asked her for hers. So I asked her how long she's been working as a bartender for, whatever. She answered. I said, oh shit, I have a survey for bartenders. And I pulled out my phone with the contact, everything there, name, number, and I handed her the phone and she entered it. It's like,
Fair.
okay,
That's smooth.
alright.
That's
alright.
smooth. I'll give you that. If it's fact,
Yeah.
that's smooth.
So,
Well, firstly, tequila does give you that kind of courage, so that's believable. Secondly, you love bartenders, female bartenders, I've noticed. Bro, especially what was the other club next to Latinos? That was my favorite, the grind.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to love
Yeah.
the grind. Especially at the grind, you did that, I think, twice.
Yeah, but you see, the reason, right? At the club, which is the most difficult girl to get at the club? The bartender.
The bartender's fair.
Challenge.
Fair. Because you said that, I'm gonna say fact. Tequila, bartenders, what you just said, fact.
Okay.
Lock
Wow.
in fact.
I love the confidence you have in me. I love it.
Fair.
We'll reveal that at the
So
end
fact and
of the
a cap
episode.
apparently.
Yeah. So you called fact, I called cap.
100%.
Can't believe your story.
We'll talk about it at the end.
Okay.
If it's cap, then it's cap. Fair.
Alright, so next up we have our main segment for today, which is pickup lines.
And I've been waiting for this.
Before we get into it, what is your best or favorite pickup line?
Well, this is the competition we spoke about, right? Mine versus yours. So my one, I don't even know if I want to say this because it's gonna make me look. Can I just say, first of all, it's not related to me, okay?
If you say so.
Alright, cool.
If you say so.
Alright, but I'm gonna need you to role play it with me, alright? So this is my pickup line. Are you looking for a stud?
Yes.
Good, because I already have the STD, I just need you.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
shit.
I already have the
my
STD. I just need you. Bro, that one is vile though.
Oh, okay. So
Alright.
that was your favorite.
That was my all-time favorite.
Okay.
I love that one.
Okay.
Not because it would work, but because it's funny.
No, because it's funny. Oh man, that's funny.
Alright, let's hear yours.
Okay, so my favorite one, right? We don't need to roleplay this one. Actually.
Okay.
Girl, are you in American school? Because I want to shoot some kids into you.
Yo!
Oh my god, there's
I
no
wanna
way.
shoot some
There's
kids.
no way in hell this pickup line would work on anyone.
Bro, nah, it would.
There's no way.
It would.
Maybe-
Bro, in America, it would.
Okay, maybe.
In America, it would. That is wild. I want to shoot some kids in you.
Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
so those were our two pickup lines. We're gonna let you guys vote and tell us down in the comments which pickup line you guys thought was the best.
And also tell us why mine was the best. Alright.
Okay, let's get into it. I'll go first.
Alright, go first.
Okay, you're gonna have to
Okay.
vote this one. So, how much does a polar bear weigh?
I don't know.
Enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm so and so. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Nah. I wouldn't use that.
Think about it though. It would get a conversation going.
I mean, I would, but I wouldn't feel good using it because
I would. It's just to.
it breaks the ice literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair.
And
Fair.
okay, for me, once I start talking to someone, get things going. You know what I mean?
Fair, I can see that.
So as long as I get something that allows me to do that, yeah.
I mean, usually my eyes do that for me, but
Oh wow.
that's just me.
Speaking of eyes, my next one. So this, I'm gonna have to like act it out, right?
Okay.
So you walk up to someone and you just like, you rub your eye
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
say, "Is there something in my eye?" And then you say, "Is there something in my eye?"
Oh, am I supposed
Yeah,
to? Oh,
yeah.
okay. No,
Are you sure?
no, there's nothing.
Oh, I thought it's our future together.
Oh, wow. Wow. I was even picturing it. I was like, what?
That was the point. That's why I think that one would work. Because
Yeah,
you get,
that one would.
You get
That
the girls
one
so
would.
invested.
And also, what I love about it is it's non-confrontational. Like, if you get what I'm saying, like she doesn't think you flirting.
Yeah,
It's just like,
yeah.
is there something in my eye?
Yeah.
Which brings her guard down.
And then, yeah.
I love that one actually. I'm gonna use that anyway.
Okay. My last one.
Is this your last one? Okay.
Are you a hitman? Because at this point, I'm willing to pay someone to take me out.
my
goodness. Bro hasn't been out in forever.
That's stupid. Was that was
Yeah,
your
that was my
Alright.
last one.
So my pickup lines. So this one you gotta answer, right? So have you ever played Shark Attack?
No.
Okay. So you scream while I eat you. Yo, that's crazy.
Wow. Okay,
That's
that
crazy.
one is good.
It's good.
That one's good.
You
yeah,
scream
yeah,
while I
yeah.
eat you.
I mean, I don't think it would work if you're meeting someone for the first time.
It would if she has a sense of humor.
Maybe if she's drunk.
Drunk and a sense of humor, she would laugh. And it would work. But I feel like that's more of a relationship one.
Yeah,
like where you're
yeah.
just flirting with your girl and then, you know. But yeah. Okay, so this one. Hey baby, did you fall from heaven because your face is fucked up?
When you started with that, I thought it was going somewhere else because I've heard one similar.
Did you fall
to
from
that.
heaven, the angels, and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Yeah, but
Because
that
you're
was
an
like,
angel or-
yeah.
yeah.
But those
So-
ones are whack though. I don't like those ones.
Because your face is fucked up.
Like, bro, it just landed on your face.
That one's never working. That one's
no,
never
no.
working.
Also, the
If you want to
next
get
one is
slapped,
not working. As
if
well.
you want to get slapped, you can use that one.
Bro, this one won't even get you slapped. This will get you stabbed, bro. Answer, right? Are you a math textbook?
No.
Because you look like you have fucking problems.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Girls
man.
would hate that. They hate
Yeah,
being
yeah.
told how they look.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you tell them like, you look tired. Oh my god. Oh wow.
No, but these last two were stupid.
Oh, no ways. Because you have fucking problems.
And I have two more. So this one, second last one. Do you believe in love at first sight, or do you want me to walk by again? I feel like this is something I would say.
Yeah.
I would use
yeah,
this one.
yeah.
You want me to walk by again?
I wouldn't put that past you.
Yeah, bro. And then I would literally walk by again.
Walk in a circle, go back to where you started.
And
Yeah, yeah.
all right, this is my last one, and this one is my favorite. Second favorite to the other one. All right. So, best worst pickup line. Just give me a chance, please.
What the fuck?
That's bro's
Ain't
best
no
pickup
way.
line.
Ain't no way.
Just give me a chance.
You're
please.
begging. They're begging.
Like I've
pleading.
asked you out 3 times already, bro. Like, what do I have to do?
Just give me a chance.
Bro, you could never say that.
No way.
And I've seen gents do that, to be honest.
The funny thing is, right, I've seen that happen, and then I've seen guys pull away after that, and then the girl shows interest.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird how that works, isn't it?
But the game is the game, bro. And a woman love that shit. Like
I'm
when
so
when you
tired
when
of
you
games.
meet a group of women and there's one that you want, That's the one you don't talk to.
Oh, yes,
You
yes,
talk to
yes.
everyone
yeah,
else,
Yeah, yeah. And, you
And
know,
then she's
yeah.
like,
why isn't he talking
Why isn't he talking to me?
Yeah. Mm. Now that we are going through, actually, I thought about one. I've seen it before. I've seen it on TikTok, actually, a video of it. Like, let's say you're in the club, and you go up to a girl, and you're like, my friend over there likes you. And then you run to that spot that you pointed at, and you're like, oh, hi.
That's clean though. That's clean though.
I saw that on TikTok.
But what would be crazy is if while you're running there, she just walks away.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I would leave. I would
Yeah,
leave
bro,
that
like
club.
you
I
have
would-
to go home
yeah,
now.
nah,
Like
nah.
there's no point staying there. 'Cause- oh man, these
That's
were
crazy.
funny though.
Oh.
These were funny. Alright guys, so that was pickup lines. Really funny. I don't know what you thought about them, but I love pickup lines. Next week though, we're gonna be going back to confessions, OG confessions. Send us your confessions. Funniest ones, we'll read them on here. Also, confessions is a really, really funny segment. So next week, that's what we'll be doing. Get them in DMs, comments, however you want to do it. I mean, send us a video if you want to. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why not?
so we can see what you look
Oh.
like. Anyway, get those ones sent in. It's time for fact or cap reveal.
Before we move on to Facts or Cap, yes, before, we are starting the Patreon.
Oh, you locked in, bro. I knew I was testing you. I was testing
Yeah,
you.
of course,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course. Yeah, so guys, we are starting a Patreon. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a subscription where we're going to charge 80 Rand a month for extra content that we're going to be posting, apart from our weekly posts, which will always be free. But if you do want to watch our extra content, just subscribe to the Patreon.
And keep in mind, guys, it's not going to be the same topics that we do here. It's going to be fresh content, different content. And there'll also be maybe a few other features we throw in. We'll see how it goes. But like Shan said, subscribe to that as well.
Right. Back to fact or cap.
I actually think, I know I went first, but I think you should reveal first. I think you should reveal first.
You sure?
I'm sure. Because
Okay.
I want to talk about it.
Okay, it's that deep. I feel like you were overreacting if that's
Okay.
true. Okay, so mine was about the bartender, and I used my phone as the contact info survey. That story was, in fact.
Wow, I thought you were going to say cap for a
No,
second.
no.
But yeah,
was
I knew that was fact.
That
I knew.
man, I think that was the smoothest thing I've ever done.
And I'm sure you felt so good
Yeah.
when she put the number
Yeah.
in.
I was
Because
like, oh,
it would have been
yeah.
crazy if you gave her the phone and then she just gave you the phone back. Like, then you just look stupid.
No, but usually with bartenders, you have to put in a lot more effort.
Yeah. It's because they get hit on so much
Yeah.
that they become immune to it and they're just like, nah,
So you have to be different
Yeah.
in a way. Yeah.
built different. Alright.
Yours.
So my story was dancing with a girl in the club, going outside, boyfriend, friends
Mm.
beat me up. My friends were nowhere to be found. And that story is 100% fact. 100% fact. And that was the day I lost my friends. That was the day I became friendly.
Oh my god. No way.
Because I didn't know who you guys were.
I don't believe you. There's no way.
I
in
don't
hell.
know who I'm friends with.
But you didn't tell anyone.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You wouldn't have had to
You
tell
are
me.
delusional.
You wouldn't have had to
No,
tell me.
you-
I would have been there.
You would have not been.
Bro, I
How
would
you
have known
known?
my friends are in trouble.
How would
I would have known my
you
friends
would have
are in
got a
trouble.
spidey sense.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Because I would. The thing is,
No.
no. Listen, when you guys go out, right? You guys are all selfish, like just looking for women. I'm there having a good time with my friends, so I'm looking for you guys.
Says the one
You
that
guys
was
are-
with the woman.
bro.
What? Oh. I
Bro.
hope you guys are listening to this bullshit. Oh my
Bro,
god.
I would have looked for you and been like, nah, where the fuck is
No,
Shan? And
you
then I would
would've-
have went
no.
outside, seen it happen, and then
No.
I would have
No, you would have not. No.
I had
no,
fair, bro.
No.
fair. Now I'm gonna purposely start a fight just to see if you have my back.
Delusional. I fought in clubs before many times, all because, even though I knew we were gonna lose anyway. It doesn't matter.
Why didn't you have my back, bro? Look, we're going around in circles. It is what it is. It's fact. Actually, 2 facts this week. Fair.
I was wrong. You were right.
I mean, what's new? So,
That's new.
so look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of me and a stranger on a couch.
Me and a stranger on the couch is wild.
We're changing the name to Strictly Strangers. But yeah, before we head out, is there anything you want to say?
No, apart from the 100 subs, which we did speak about, thanks for the support. Every week we're growing bigger and bigger, and hopefully we reach 1,000 subs next.
By next week, I want to see us on at least 250. At least 250.
Like those aspirations.
Fair, guys. So that's the challenge. 250 subs next week. Make it happen. Don't forget to like, share, comment, show your friends, show your girlfriends, boyfriends, he, she's, theys, thems, all of them.
No, girlfriends, boyfriends.
Girlfriends, boyfriends. That's wild. But yeah, guys, to all the liars, gaslighters, manipulators out there, we'll see you next week.